Well, students, good evening to all of you. So today there is a class of, on your, practical session, right? You all have given your 4 exams of M.Ed SEM 2. So there are 2 practicals. Okay, it will happen on the same day. So today we will discuss, although I have sent you the important questions and I hope you all have learned it, right? So this is the lecture on SEM, M.Ed SEM 2 practical or Viva, right? So just see the syllabus. This is your theory. Theory you have given. This is your practical part. Right, guys? You can see that. This is your 11th paper or 12th paper. Okay. You have to remember 11th is a synopsis and next is the internship file. Okay. So what I do that side by side, I open it and, we will discuss. Okay, guys? So, what will happen? First of all, I tell you, there are 2 papers, 2 practical paper. Okay. So what you should have, you have to carry, number one, the same day practical would happen. Okay. Dates already have mentioned by our side, by on the, by the university. Okay. So on the day of practical, you should have a, hard copy of your synopsis as well as one copy of your internship file. Okay. So this is your Viva basically. Examiner would ask the questions from the synopsis as well as from your internship file. Okay. So you already have deposited the file before your theory exam. Huh? So already copies are in the hand of the examiner. They all have gone through the your topic. Okay. So do not underestimate the examiner. They don't know about your uh, topic name and other things. The day they will take your practical, they already have in the mind. They have gone through, once. Right, guys? So a lot of questions would be asked on the synopsis, right? As well as your internship file. Okay. So I'm going to open the syllabus first. This is your syllabus. You can see that. This is your 11th paper. Okay. And this is your paper, right? 11th paper. This is a practical paper, right? You can see that. I again open it. Open with photo. Okay. See it. Now I think I'm going to zoom out so that everybody can see it. Now it is enough. Okay, now you can see it, right? As you see on the screen, it is written M.Ed SEM 2 paper 12. Okay, internship in a TEI, right? So what are the course content? You can see that this is called teaching internship file, right? So suggested activities, right? Number one, teaching 1 unit of a teacher education curriculum. Okay, it means 1 month, training, your teaching practice. Okay, which you have, taught to the B.Ed students in your particular college. You have to tell. Second, designing training material, teaching learning material. Examiner can ask, okay, what type of a material you used? Okay, what are the third? Dekho, see the third, involvement in various activities. What are the various activities? Record, submit on reflections during internship. So during internship, okay, what type of experience you have got? Okay, what type of a material you used? These are all the questions, all related with your file. Whatever you have written in the file, okay, in your teaching internship file, there are 4 units. You can see that under the suggested activities, under a 1 unit, first of all, you have taught, 15 or 20 lessons to the B.Ed students. Okay. Second is teaching learning material, TLM. Third is various activities Hana, what type of activities you perform during that time? 1 month you were teaching to the students, okay? You celebrated the, days, important days. These all the activities, it will come, okay? And, records submitted on reflections during internship, okay? So I hope this is done by you. You know the better, okay? These all the materials. So examiner can ask any of the question from your file from all of the 4 sections, right? So this is your internship practical, right? So guys, it is of the 100 marks, okay? Take it serious. Now, second, we talk about, you can see that your file, okay? I have a, sample of the file. You can see it. This is your internship file, right? Project report. You can see, right? Okay, topic name. Okay, these topics you have taught to the students, right? Different topics. Okay. So all the 4 materials, right? So examiner can ask anything from your file. The crux is, the conclusion is you have to undergo through, all the files. There are 4 sections. You should already know the, what are the 4 sections, what the activities you perform, what, how many lectures you have delivered. Okay. What are the teaching learning material, and, all the 4 things you must know, right? And second is your synopsis. This is again a most important. Open with photo. Okay, you can see it. Your 11th practical, yes, second practical, there are 2 practical. One is internship file and one is synopsis. Okay. So basically the name of the course is dissertation. Okay. So you have to complete the dissertation in all your 4 semesters. This is your second semester. Okay. You can learn what is written suggested activity. Okay. So under a dissertation, you have to writing synopsis with review of related literature and its presentation. Okay, guys. So all are informed. You can make a presentation also, right? On a PowerPoint. Okay, you can make the presentations. You should have the presentation. Examiner can ask from you, right? Not only the file, not only the hard copy, you should have the PPT, at least 8 or 9 PPTs. Okay, I tell you what you have to write. Okay, so side by side, I open it so that you will come to know. First of all, I tell you what are the main questions asked by the examiner. So these are the main questions I have already shared with you. If you remember, what is the name of your study or topic? Okay, what are the variables which you used in your synopsis, right? What are the intervening variables? Define population, sample. What is your sample? What is your sample size? What are the sampling technique you are going to use? How you collected response, right? So how you collected the response, it will not ask, okay, how you collected response, because this is your synopsis. Okay, synopsis means this is the project report. Okay, just you have written it, and in your this semester, third semester, you have to work on it. Okay, then you have to go for collected the response. Okay, so it will not ask the second last, right? Huh. These questions can be asked. This is the next slide. Why you chose this study? Naturally, this is called significance of your topic, right? Then operational definition. What are the objectives of your topic? What are the hypotheses, null delimitations, tools of your study? Define all the tools which you are going to use. Okay, and the statistical tools, right? So these are the some of the important questions which I have already given to you, and you will see that these questions are asked by the examiner. Up now, directly I'm going to open a one synopsis, so the concept would be clear from the synopsis. This is your synopsis. Okay, This is a one of the random synopsis I have taken, right? And I hope you have made, all the points. So see this synopsis. It is of, 14 or 15 pages. Okay. And you have to learn it, right? So I directly, come on the last page, 14 or 13 or 14 page. You can see that 13 or 14 pages are important. The last, ye dekho, from the statement. This is the important. This is the topic of your study, right? So all have the different topics, right? This is not same for the all. This is a standard, right? This is the one sample I'm using that. Okay. So you all have the different questions. The topic is different. Ye dekho, for this students, the topic is emotional intelligence of prospective teachers in relations to their academic achievement, right? Emotional intelligence of prospective teachers in relations to their academic achievement. So here, okay, try to understand here, the student, the candidate is going to study the emotional intelligence of prospective teachers. Who are the prospective teachers? Those are doing the B.Ed or M.Ed. Okay. They are the future teachers, trainees. Okay. He is going to check or she is going to check the emotional intelligence of prospective teachers in relations to their academic achievement. Okay. So in this study, there are two variables. One is emotional intelligence. One is academic achievement. Okay, major, these are the two variables. And the person is going to study on, not the student, they are going to study on teachers, prospective teachers, right? So, this is the operational definition, right? Well, means definitions of the variables, meaning of emotional intelligence, meaning of academic achievement. Okay? And the prospective teachers also. Then this is the objectives of this study, the most important, right? So what are the objectives of this topic? Number one is to study the emotional intelligence and academic achievement among prospective teacher, right? Second is to study the gender differences in emotional intelligence and academic achievement among prospective teachers. Gender difference means male and female. Okay. Study the emotional intelligence and academic achievement of prospective teacher with respect to male and female. Got it? Third is, okay, the third objective of this candidate is he is also going to find out the relationship between the emotional intelligence and academic achievement among prospective teachers. Is there is any, relationship exist or not? This is the three objectives. Okay. So what is a, this is a synopsis. Synopsis means it is a proposal. Okay. Synopsis means proposal. So this is your proposal of 14 or 15 pages. Now you on the day of your practical, this proposal you are going to submit in front of the panel. Got it? Now the panel would ask from you, okay, what is your topic? So according to this, I am telling, okay, what is the topic? When you have orally, you have to say, sir, my topic is emotional intelligence of prospective teachers in relations to academic achievement. Okay. Means what you have to say, sir, I want, according to this topic, now, I'm giving you the example, right? But your topic is a different. Okay. How you have to present, sir, I want to study the emotional intelligence of prospective teacher in relations to academic achievement. And sir, my objectives of the study is, first of all, I want to study the emotional intelligence and academic achievement among prospective teacher. Second, I want to study the emotional intelligence and gender difference. I want to study the emotional intelligence in relations to academic achievement among prospective teacher with respect to male and female, right? The same thing is there. And third is Third, my objective is as well, sir, I want to study the relationship between the emotional intelligence and academic achievement. Okay, these are the two. So, sir, in my study, there are two variables. The meaning of emotional intelligence is this, and academic achievement is this. Okay. And sir, my hypothesis is that there will be no significant difference. You can see that, ye dekho 1.8, right? There will be no significant difference between the male and female of prospective teachers on emotional intelligence. There will be no significant difference between male and female prospective teachers on academic achievement. And third is there will be no significant relationship exist between emotional intelligence and academic achievement of prospective teachers. Sir, these are, three uh, uh, hypothesis of my study. And sir, for this study, I have delimited my study between the two variables. The variables are emotional intelligence and academic achievement. And to study the emotional intelligence and academic achievement of prospective teacher, I have selected the 200 prospective teachers of this particular district. Your district would be different, huh? Everything would be different, right? Next, sir, as a research methodology, okay, under the research methodology, you have to tell what is your sample, what is your sample size, what is your sample technique, right? What are the tools of your study? Okay, these all the things you have to orally say. That's why I'm telling to all of you, right? Make your PPT. Okay, make the PowerPoint PPT 7 or 8 PPT. Okay, so you can carry that PPT. Okay, if they have the laptop over there. Okay, so they can say to you, you can run your PPT here and tell us. Okay, guys, means what you can do that. The one option is that you can make the PPT. You can put your PPT in your pen drive or any of the CD. Right. Number one thing. Second, what you can do that, make your PPT PowerPoint presentations, okay, 7, 8, or 10 only maximum, okay, and take the big printout of the 10 pages, right? So examiner can ask from you because it is written in the syllabus, okay? Don't go with the synopsis. Otherwise, you have the synopsis copy also, you can present over it, okay? So under the research methodology, you have to say, sir, my sample would be the 200 prospective teacher of this district. Okay. And under the 200 prospective teachers, I have taken 100 male and female. लिया हुआ इन्होंने हाँ ये लिया हुआ ये देखो 100 male prospective teachers and 100 female prospective teachers. Okay. Why he has taken the 100 male and female? Because there is a one research of this person, research objective of this person is that he also finds the gender difference of emotional intelligence and academic achievement of prospective teachers. Okay. So, sir, this is my sample and I will use the random sample technique. इसमें लिखा होगा ये देखो. The investigator. You are the investigator. Okay. You have to remember you are the investigator. Okay. The second name is you are the researcher. You are the investigator, you are the researcher, you are the scholar. Okay. Any of name you can give to yourself. Researcher, scholar, investigator. Okay. And your supervisor is the persons under this you are doing this dissertation. Okay. Of your college staff. Right. So you will say that, sir, my research methodology would be I will use the random sampling technique and I will use the 200 prospective teacher of this district. Under this, I will take 100 male and 100 female. The way I'm telling you without looking at the same you have to present. Okay. Yes, you should not be, you cannot give the answer in yes or no. right? This is your synopsis. You are going to present your proposal. This is your proposal, right? So the way you have to propose, you have to present over it because it is written in the presentation. Then ye dekho design of your study. Sir, this is my 200 teachers. I have divided 100 male and 100 female. And sir, how I will study the to find out the emotional intelligence and academic emotional intelligence of the prospective teacher in relations to academic achievement. For this, I have used the questionnaire or tool designed by the S.K. Mangal of emotional intelligence prospective teachers. Orally, this tool you must have, you must know that. Orally, the tool, you must have remembered because examiner can ask which tool you are using. So you should know that. Yes, sir, I'm using the emotional intelligence tool, which was given by the S.K. Mangal. Okay, from that way you have to see, right? And statistical tools, sir, I will use the mean. अब ये देखो, I tell you what are the statistical tool. Okay, because it clears from the research objectives. ये देखो research objectives है ना. देखो, first of all, the candidate is going to check the study of emotional intelligence and academic achievement, right, among prospective teacher, right? And he is also going to, or she, he or she, whatever, going to check the gender difference. Okay, so naturally, for you are going to use the mean, sample mean. So you will use the mean, median. Okay, and third is you want to also see the relationship. This particular candidate is going to see the relationship. So for relationship, what we use, you must know it. Correlation, right? From the correlation, correlations, with the help of the correlations, we come to know the relationship between the two variable, right? So naturally, ये देख लो, under this, it is written here a statistical tool. Okay, t-test होता है to see the sample mean between the two sample. To see the difference between the two sample mean, we use the t-test. Okay, you have to say I will use the t-test. ये देखो correlations आ गया, correlations ये देखो, ये लिखा हुआ है ना. To find out relationship between emotional intelligence and academic achievement, I will use the correlation method, right? Because these are the, that these are the statistical tool. Okay, if you are from the background of statistics, okay, economics, so these things you have done. And under the references, you have to say, yes, sir, I have made this proposal by studying many papers, many journals, newspapers, newspaper cuttings, journals. Mostly you have to say research papers. So you have to see these are the research papers. Okay. Okay, you have studied because it is your ethically, whatever, for this study, whatever the medium you have used, you have to mention under the bibliography or references, right? So sir, I have, I have, studied this Amrita M 2006, influence of personality of emotional intelligence. आर्या एस 2004, this paper, ये देखो journal देखो, whenever you have written the journal na, it is on the italics, right? And this is the format to write it. Okay, examiner can ask, must ask, okay, right? How you have used the format of, so this is the format, right? The name, the person name is M Amrita. So first of all, surname comes first, then first word, then 2006 means study. For example, you are going to study this topic into 2024, right? You will complete it after some days. Some of the persons will give you a reference, so he will write it, your name, your surname first, right? And the year name, right? So you have to say Yes, sir, I have, studied these all the research papers. Okay, these are the references. Okay, references always, guys, it supports your study. Always remember. Okay. So what the topic you are going to use, okay, what the sample you are going to use, in which district you are going to study it. So everything tells about your references. Okay. So yeah, these all the, I have, told. And the significance here, this is the important. Okay. Always this question is asked, why have you chosen this study? Right? What is the significance of your study? What is the topic of this study? What is the topic? Emotional intelligence of prospective teacher in relations to academic achievement. Okay. Examiner can ask, you can, why you are using the prospective teachers. Okay. This study might be done on adolescents, Hana? High school students, senior secondary school students. Why you have taken the prospective teacher? Tell me. So now, guys, you have to defend your synopsis. Okay. Take it serious. This is the most important. Okay. Sometime if there is a problem, now examiner can say that come again by correcting these all the things. Right. So you have to defend it. And trust me, many questions are asked, many questions in the synopsis. Right. Because there are a lot of questions in synopsis now. Right? What is your study? Why have you chosen this study? Why have you taken the prospective teachers? Okay. Why you didn't use the adolescents? Okay. Tell me your objectives. Tell me your hypothesis. Tell me your delimitations. All right. And why you have chosen this tool only? Which statistical tool you are using that? Okay. What are the reviews of related literature? So there are many questions comes from these, 14, 15 pages, these from the synopsis. Okay. So no need to worry, but you have to defend by yourself. So everything is written. You must know it. Examiner can ask, okay, tell me the operational definitions of your variables, right? So everything you have to tell. Okay. And ये देखो PPT के अंदर भी already many times ago, okay, if you remember, before your theory exam, if you remember, I have given the questions to you. Expected questions asked during your synopsis. Name of your study. Name of your study or topic. Okay. Orally, you have to say, sir, my study is, I want to study the emotional intelligence of prospective teacher in relations to their academic achievement. Okay. Define your variables. I have used the two variables. One is emotional intelligence and second is academic achievement. What are the intervening variables? Intervening variables hote hain which disturbs it. Right? Define population, sample, and sample size. My sample of the 200 sample size, my sample size is the 200 prospective teachers of this district. Okay. Sampling technique. I'm using the random sampling technique. Right? How you collected response, it would not be asked. Okay. Next, why you chose this study means significance. My significance of my study is that, right? It is written your significance, emotional intelligence in relations to academic achievement of prospective teachers. Okay. So it depends on you. How you defend it, how you tell your significance. Okay. If it is asked from me, for example, right? So then, my significance, whatever you have written, this is your significance and you have to tell it. You can say that, sir, I'm studying on the prospective teacher because these are the future teacher. They are going to become a teacher. So, how they teach to the student. Okay, they must have knowledge of the emotional intelligence because if they do not have the knowledge of the emotional intelligence, how they can teach truly to the students. Okay, what is, guys, what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence means you should know what is going inside the other persons. Okay, what the students are thinking. Okay, many times I have told you now, what is teaching? Teaching means to know the student first. Right? How you can know the student first? If you have the knowledge of the emotional intelligence. Okay, so every teacher must have the knowledge of emotional intelligence. This is the reason I have chosen this topic. Operational definition, meaning of emotional intelligence and academic achievement. Objectives. Sir, my objectives of the study is number one, I want to study the emotional intelligence and academic achievement of prospective teacher. My second objective is I want to see the gender-wise difference of emotional intelligence and academic achievement among prospective teacher. And my third objective is I want to see the relationship between emotional intelligence and prospective teacher, right? In relations to their academic achievement. This is my objective. And my hypothesis is that, my first hypothesis is that there will be no significant difference in the emotional intelligence and academic achievement among prospective teachers. My second hypothesis would be there will be no significant difference uh, no significant difference in emotional intelligence and academic achievement of prospective teacher with respect to gender, right? And my third objective is that there will be no relationship exist between the academic achievement and emotional intelligence, right? This is my hypothesis. Delimitations. I have delimited my study. I have taken only the 200 prospective teacher of this particular district. Tools of your study. I have used the emotional intelligence scale tool questionnaire made by the SK Mangal, right? And statistical tool, I will use the mean, I will use the t-test, I will use the correlation and for this study, right? Okay, guys, thank you so much for this lecture. These all things you have to learn the same. I have given you the example, right? So it should be on your fingertips. Okay. So thank you so much for this lecture. Once again, thank you.